The mountains cradled our little town like a protective parent, and in the heart of it stood a quaint flower shop that seemed to have existed since time immemorial. I'd always been drawn to its mysterious charm, the way the vines clung to the weathered bricks, and the ancient bell above the door that jingled with a haunting melody whenever someone entered. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped behind the peaks, casting long shadows over the cobbled streets, I found myself wandering into the flower shop. The air was heavy with the fragrance of dried herbs and freshly cut blooms. The shopkeeper, an old woman with eyes that sparkled like the evening stars, welcomed me with a knowing smile. I roamed through the narrow aisles, marveling at the array of flowers from the mundane to the exotic. The air seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly energy, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was not alone. The old woman watched me with an intensity that sent shivers down my spine. As I reached out to touch a delicate orchid, a whisper echoed through the shop. "Beware the blooms that weep, for they hold the secrets of the mountain spirits," it seemed to say. I turned, half expecting to see another customer, but the shop was empty except for the creaking floorboards beneath my feet. Unnerved, I approached the counter and asked the old woman about the mysterious whisper. Her eyes twinkled with ancient wisdom as she began to recount a tale that sent shivers down my spine. Generations ago, the town had made a pact with the spirits of the mountains, promising to honor the delicate balance of nature. In return, the spirits gifted the townsfolk with the art of flower magic. However, the spirits were fickle, and if their gifts were misused, they would unleash a curse upon the town. Legend spoke of a particular bloom, the tears of the mountain, whose weeping petals held the key to appeasing the spirits or awakening their wrath. As the old woman spoke, the shop seemed to come alive with unseen forces. Shadows danced along the walls, and the once familiar scent of flowers now carried an eerie undertone. She handed me a small vial containing the tears of the mountain, cautioning me to use its magic wisely. That night, as the moon hung low in the sky, I stood at the edge of the mountains, the vial clutched in my trembling hands. The town slept below, oblivious to the ancient pact and the choices that rested upon my shoulders. With a deep breath, I scattered the tears of the mountain over the soil, watching as the petals dissolved into a ghostly mist. The air thickened and the mountains seemed to exhale in relief. The spirits were appeased, and as dawn broke, the first rays of sunlight bathed the town in a warm glow. The flower shop, now bathed in the morning light, appeared more enchanting than ever. As I walked away, I couldn't help but glance back, half expecting to see the old woman's knowing smile in the shadows. The mountains stood silent, their secrets veiled in mist, and the flower shop returned to its tranquil existence, a keeper of ancient tales and the delicate balance between the earthly and the ethereal.